Hey, what's up everyone? It's your Altered Tech back again with a new exciting video. In today's video, I want to talk about what makes a good UI a good UI. So to make my case, I have the Samsung Galaxy S20 Fan Edition, the LG Velvet, and the OnePlus 8T. So the first thing you want to talk about is, the unlocking experience. How easy is it to unlock? And how appeasing to the eyes is the animation. This unlocks with an in-display fingerprint sensor. Maybe you guys are trying to decide between 3 of these phones, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Please hit that thumbs up button and please subscribe for more videos. So to unlock this phone, if I could turn this down to slow-mo, as you guys can see, you have a nice ripple animation, and this really just pulls you in for a nice dramatic effect. It's a very, very nice touch. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the LG Velvet. So the LG Velvet, it uses the LG Velvet UI. It also has an in-display fingerprint sensor. Boom, there you go, very nice and quick. It has a nice, beautiful animation speed for the fingerprint sensor. And instead of just having an animation that just really brings you in, it just pops open and it gives you that fast effect, quite similar on the OnePlus 6T. So let's go ahead and try this again. Boom, there you go. And the accuracy is very good, but it's just not as fast as the S20 Fan Edition or the OnePlus 8T. So let's go ahead and check out the OnePlus 8T. Here again, you have your always on display. So with a nice small tap, this phone immediately unlocks. It's a nice fading animation, very relaxing, very quick. And out of all 3 phones, OnePlus still has the most fastest fingerprint sensor on the market. So something else that I look at when it comes to having a good UI, it's the effort it takes to going from point A to point B. So for example, opening your app drawer, swiping left or right. So let's say I opened up the app drawer and we're at this page. Let's say I want to get to the camera. I cannot scroll right. I'll have to go ahead and keep scrolling until I hit the camera. Let's say I'm at the first page. I want to get to YouTube. Instead of having an infinite scroll, I gotta scroll all the way to the right. As for the LG Velvet, let's go ahead and bring the LG Velvet. So for the LG Velvet, like with the Samsung S20 FE, with a slight flick up, you get your app drawer. And let's say you're on this page, but let's say you want to get to your camera app. You don't have to keep flicking all the way to your left to get your camera. You have an infinite scroll, so scroll to your right, you're back to page number 1. And your camera app, it should be right over here. You want to get back to YouTube, swipe over here, you're back to your last page. So it gives you the option to have an infinite scroll, which is something I really, really enjoy. Now, for the OnePlus 8T, there are 2 things I prefer on this. Number 1, you have the ability to scroll vertically. So if you want to go from point A to point B, it's very, very easy. YouTube, bam. Camera app, bam. Now there's minimal effort and it's a lot more efficient in my opinion. Having a home feed or a news feed, it's something very important to most people nowadays. So Samsung, they don't use the Google Home feed. They have their own Samsung feed. It's 120 Hertz when it comes to scrolling up and down. It's very nice and smooth. So for the LG Velvet, surprise, surprise, you have the Google newsfeed at your fingertips. Very, very nice and smooth. It's not 120 Hertz. This is not going to bother you unless you're coming from a 120 Hertz or 90 Hertz display. This is going to be fine. And here we have the OnePlus 8T. A quick swipe to the left, boom, your Google Home feed, and boom, 120 Hertz. Super smooth, super fast, looking very, very nice. Now, out of all 3, I prefer the Oxygen OS experience because you have the Google Home feed and 120 Hertz, and it has some nice smooth animations as well. Let me know down in the comment section which one you would choose. And before I go, there's something else I want to talk about. This is your notification shade. You can't reach it, swipe down again, and this comes down. So this is on the OnePlus 8T. Now, for the LG Velvet, swipe down. You have your shortcuts, notifications, you can't reach it, swipe down again, everything just comes down. And you have this nice, beautiful blurred wallpaper background. The icons are nice and big, very, very easy on the hands, very, very nicely done. So let's go ahead and check out the Samsung S20 Fan Edition. So for one swipe, you have your notifications, another swipe, more notification information, and another swipe. Everything comes down, but it doesn't come all the way down. You still have to reach a little bit. As for your settings, you have the ability to change your always on display, change your icons. Of course, you can change your wallpapers, you could change your themes, and you could also, surprisingly, change your font. If your font is not available on this phone, the great thing about it is that you could go ahead and download more fonts. So for LG, like I've said, you could do the same thing as well. Just go into your settings right over here and go down to wallpaper and theme. You could change your always on display, change your icons, change your theme, go to your display, font, select which font you want. You don't see it, go ahead and add your font. You can even change your accent color, just like on the OnePlus 8T. Now, it doesn't give you the option to choose from the color wheel. Let's go ahead and check out the OnePlus options. Go down to settings. Boom, customization. You can change your accent color, system icons, and your font. But as for your font, you can only choose from two. OnePlus, where they actually have the upper hand, is with quick gestures. You guys could go ahead, draw an O or draw a V, and you guys could have these commands open up a specific app or open up your camera, front camera, record a video, turn on your flashlight, or open up shelf. Now, in this video, maybe you guys might prefer the Samsung One U experience. Maybe you guys might prefer the LG Velvet experience. But the purpose of this video was to show you guys how far Samsung and LG has come to perfecting their UI experience. So let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section below. What can OnePlus do to stay ahead of the game? Alright guys, so this is my take on the UI experiences between three of these phones. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Take care. Peace.